Will the guests please be seated for the procession of the faculty, graduates, and platform party? Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? In preparation for the presentation and posting of the colors and the playing of our national anthem, please stand and remove any hats or other headdress, and place your right hand over your heart in salute to our nation's flag. Today's color guard is provided by the Stephen F. Austin State University Department of Military Science. These young men and women will soon join the ranks of over 600 officers appointed from SFA and lead American soldiers across the globe in defense of our freedom. The national colors are being posted by the Stephen F. Austin State University Army ROTC Color Guard.
The color guard is commanded by Cadet Engel of Dallas and includes Cadet Nasser of Longview, Cadet Lobby of Houston, and Cadet Banks of Houston.
Front, face, forward, march.
You may be seated. Well, good afternoon. My name is Neil Weaver, and I have the honor of serving as the president of Stephen F. Austin State University, and it is my privilege on behalf of the faculty, the staff, the students, the alumni of this university to welcome you to the Fall 2025 Commencement exercises. We are certainly excited and honored to be celebrating with you today. I want to thank the Lumberjack Battalion for their support of our ceremony today, and I'd like to take a few moments at the start. If for those of you who are graduating today or in our audience, if you currently serve or have served in our military services, if you're a first responder or serve our communities in those ways, would you please stand and let us thank you for your service to our country? As we get started, I'd like to introduce the platform guests and some special guests that are here with us today. I would ask that you hold your applause until all have been introduced, and then we'll recognize them all at once. Dr. Jordan Barkley, our Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Jason Reese, the Interim Dean of the Nelson Rushi College of Business. Dr. Christina Sinclair, the Interim Dean of the James I. Perkins College of Education, and Mr. Mickey Diaz, our Registrar. Miss Amanda Sharif, SFA alum and our commencement speaker today, Mr. Will Stafford, our student body president-elect, and Mr. Craig Turnage, the executive director of alumni relations. Also with us today on the front row is Dr. Kent Willis, our senior vice president for enrollment and student engagement, Mr. Damon Derrick, vice president and general counsel and chief of staff, Miss Jill Still, our vice president for university advancement, Miss Judy Cruel, vice president for finance, Mr. Mike Coffey, vice president for information technology and our chief information officer, Miss Jane Ann Bridges, our chief audit officer, Dr. Stacy Hendricks, vice provost, Dr. Mark Guidry, associate provost, Dr. Forrest Lane, dean of research and graduate studies, and Dr. Jason Bruck, our faculty representative. If you would please help me congratulate and thank these folks for their service to the university. And of course, it's always my pleasure to introduce and welcome my wife, Christy, who's with us today. So thank you for being here, sweetheart. We also have many members of SFA's faculty with us today to share this exciting moment with you. This is a ceremony of great pride and accomplishment for them as they see you reach this milestone. Our faculty are an outstanding group of professionals who take great pride in their work and in their students. A substantial percentage have earned their doctorates and in many disciplines have brought Stephen F. Austin State University not only statewide, but also regional, national, and international recognition. They care a great deal about each and every student they teach, and it is their caring that is on display today. Please join me in expressing our appreciation to the members of the faculty for their commitment to their students and to SFA. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome to the podium SFA Student Body President-elect, Mr. Will Stafford.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the SFA student body, I am pleased to welcome you to this commencement ceremony. Today we celebrate an incredible group of graduates who have shaped our campus with their hard work, involvement, and resilience. I would like to share a quote that has always inspired me by Albert Einstein. Persistence is the most powerful force on earth. It can move mountains. You've supported one another, taken on challenges, and built a community we're all proud to call home. To the friends, faculty, and family, thank you for your guidance and encouragement behind the success of all students. And to the class of 2025, your dedication has brought you to this moment, and it's exciting to imagine what comes next. Congratulations, graduates, and Axum Jacks.
I hope that I speak for all of us who work here when I say that we take tremendous joy from your successes and great pride in your accomplishments. When we hear your name called and we see the smiles on your family's faces and we hear the shouts and the cheering from the crowd, we remember why we chose this profession. We are proud of you and especially proud for you. The fall 2025 graduating class includes 836 degrees earned by 826 students. 10 students are earning both a bachelor's degree and a master's degree at the same time. Whatever. They actually got their master's degrees last night, which is crazy, right? To get one before the other. But anyway, 690 are earning their bachelor's degrees, 126 are earning their master's degree, and 20 are earning their doctoral degree. The youngest student today earning their bachelor's degree is 19 years old. The oldest student earning a degree today is 66. There are graduates from 13 countries in addition to the United States, including Australia, Bermuda, Brazil, Canada, Dominica, Ghana, India, Korea, Nepal, Nigeria, Malaysia, Pakistan, and Swaziland. There are also graduates from 18 states other than Texas: California, Georgia, Idaho, Illinois, Kentucky, Louisiana, North Carolina, New Jersey, Nevada, New York, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Tennessee, Utah, Vermont, and Washington. Of the 690 bachelor's degrees, 375 of those students started here at Stephen F. Austin as first-time freshmen. 315 came to SFA as transfer students. 192 are the first in their family to earn a degree. "438 of these students earned their degree in 4 years or less. If you are among that group who accomplished this goal in 4 years or less, would you please stand and let us recognize you and congratulate you? We're glad and excited for you, and congratulations. This class also includes a few people who were missing today. You may have heard that our Lumberjack football team is on their way. Hopefully they've already made it to Bozeman, Montana for a football game tonight. We have Ed Bobineau, Darren Wionko, Victor Edusuyi, Reagan Campbell, and Tyler Henley are with the team and could not participate in the ceremony today. And one of our cheerleaders, Kinley Foyt, is also with them. And so we're thinking of them and certainly hope they have as an exciting a day as we are having here today. This class also includes students like Eli Leslie. Eli is graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Aviation. He has attained several ratings above what is required for his coursework, including Certified Flight Instructor, Instrument Advanced Ground Instructor, Instrument Ground Instructor, and Eli is already working as a flight instructor for our private partner, HCH Aviation, and will be an adjunct instructor with SFA in the spring, teaching our instrument ground course, all at the ripe old age of 21 years old. Nice job, Eli. I know you're out there. Where are you? Stand up. Where's he? There he is. Nice job. While we are certainly proud of all of the young men and women who experienced college in a very traditional way and finished in 4 years and did all the normal things, I also want to recognize all those students who are graduating and whose path to this ceremony today took some different routes. As the numbers tell us, SFA's student body is diverse, and each of you have a unique story. Single parent, medical issues, homelessness, financial challenges, language barriers. There are many, many challenges to overcome. You might have faced one or several of these or other challenges, and they might have slowed you down, but they did not derail you. Students in this category include Miranda Mashak. Miranda began her higher education journey at Blinn College in 2006. She took a short break, and she decided to finish her degree at SFA 20 years later. Congratulations, Miranda. And it includes Peyton Watson. Peyton was, this one's going to get you. Peyton was diagnosed at 1 year old with severe hearing loss requiring hearing aids along with delayed development. She was found to be blind in her right eye, and she had macular degeneration and vision impaired in her good eye. In first grade, she was diagnosed with autism and ADHD. She and her family were told she would not graduate from high school. But today, she's graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Family Sciences. Peyton, where's Peyton? Peyton out there? Good job, Peyton. It is now my privilege to introduce our commencement speaker. I've been doing this for a while, and I've listened to a lot of commencement speeches from people who have finished their careers often, or certainly are at the end of their career. Most often, their career and their graduation happened long before you were even born. And it didn't make much sense to talk to you about something that was going to happen a long time from now. So we made a decision several years ago to identify commencement speakers which were a little bit more relatable. And we found an incredible speaker today. Amanda Sharif is an American soprano who quickly established herself as a versatile artist across opera and musical theater. She is a studio artist with the Atlanta Opera and has recently made her musical theater debut with Opera Montana. She debuted with the Greenville Symphony as a soprano soloist in Beethoven's Ninth Symphony and appeared in the world premiere of Steel Roots with Atlanta Opera's 96-hour opera project. Amanda is the winner of the 2022 Lottie Lenya competition and has performed with Des Moines Opera, Florida Grand Opera, Opera Baltimore, Opera Delaware, and the Siegel Music Colony. She is a relatively recent graduate of Stephen F. Austin, two-time graduate of Stephen F. Austin, and she's here to talk to you about what comes next. Please help me welcome Amanda Sharif.
Hello, and thank you so much. It is such an honor to be here celebrating y'all on this special day. Congratulations to every graduate in and out of this room, including those in Bozeman. Go to Wild Crumb Bakery, it's delicious. A special shout out to the last person on the list. Not sure if you're here, but thank you. I always wondered if you knew that you were going to be the last person on the list. Is it something that you found out in kindergarten? You're like, it's probably going to be me. Or does SFA give you a card that's like, it's you? Or are you sitting there in the seat and you turn and you're like, it's me? Thank you for your patience, and your applause at the end will be greatly appreciated for everyone in the room. When I was asked to deliver this commencement speech, I was shocked. I graduated not too long ago, 2016 and 2018, AXM, and I've secretly always wanted to do this. But also, why me? I haven't made it yet. I don't say that to be self-deprecating or to get a sympathy laugh, but truly. Sure, I've had some successes since graduating, but my mental checklist of success has only gotten longer since I was in your seat. I'm here today to offer you some words of encouragement about what's next. But honestly, the real world doesn't begin when you walk out of here. It began when you were born. And while this graduation is an incredible achievement, it does not overshadow the life that you have already lived. So what's next? What will always be next? You keep doing you. You're going to hear a lot of people over the next couple of months ask you what your plans are or welcome to the real world, as if you weren't already paying bills, taking out or receiving large sums of money that I am still paying, being a parent, getting parking tickets, or having to cook for yourself literally every day. College is the real world, just with a syllabus safety net for the educational part of your life. I was a first-generation graduate, and as I sat in my robe I borrowed from my best friend, with moving boxes in my car that I bought from a professor, praying that it would make it to Houston, I was so anxious and excited to start my life, not realizing that the resiliency, confidence, work ethic, and faith that blossomed in college were already the very fruits of making it. For the past decade, I have struggled with what Ecclesiastes calls chasing the wind. How quickly my pride in being a first-generation graduate faded compared to the new goals I kept setting for myself. Every goal I reached was overshadowed by a new one to come, and every failure was evidence of what I truly believed deep down, that I wasn't good enough and I wasn't going to make it. I was chasing success as if it were a destination instead of a way of being. If I can urge all of you to take one thing from this speech, it's this: don't be like me and so many others out there begging, hoping, waiting to make it, comparing themselves to those with different circumstances and believing that the good they get is only because they deserve it. There is not one big moment of success that deems you worthy. You are all worthy. Chasing accolades will only leave you feeling unhappy, unfulfilled, jealous, and bitter. Your goals will keep getting bigger, but your ability to stay present and grounded in what truly matters should remain constant. Because making it isn't about the accolades you collect, it's about the character you cultivate. The world will try to measure you by titles and milestones. It will try to tell you that your merits make you better than other people, and your failures mean that you are inadequate by comparison. But feeling successful will always come from how grounded you stay in who you are, how you grow out of your flaws, how you love, and how you keep your faith. Let me explain this a little deeper, because I really hope this sticks. It took me 10 years, so hopefully it sticks for you now. College, for example, for those of you who have never attended, may believe that that is a marker of making it. But for those of you here now, you know that definition has already changed because you're on to the next thing, or you're discouraged that you don't know what's next. And for those of you who are sitting here who don't know what's next, I promise it is okay. Graduation is not the end goal that it once was when you started. It's just now a chapter that molded you for the next one. Here you learned how to prioritize your time, how to cultivate a circle of support, how to meet your goals and deadlines, how to set your mind to something that so many others couldn't or didn't have the opportunity to do. You've experienced loss, uncertainty about the future, and a pandemic that shook the foundation of everyday life. Beyond the late nights and deadlines, college cultivated in you something deeper and more meaningful than the goal of graduation that once was. It taught you how to live among people whose worlds, views, faiths, and cultures look nothing like your own, and you still love, work with, and accept them because of those differences. Some of you struggled financially, and you saw and worked with those who didn't. Some of you have your parents here today, and some of you don't, can't, or don't want to. Some of you passed classes with ease, while others calculated the exact score you needed on your final just to be here today. A win is a win. You've lived, worked, and grown alongside people whose successes and struggles look nothing like yours. And learning how to navigate that with love, that is what you should be chasing. Chase how you navigate the world, not how you gain it. Chase how you love people. Chase how you make people feel seen. Chase how you come into a room and it lights up. Do not chase the world. And lastly, chase habits that help you grow, not the ones that hold you back. If you were late to your 8 a.m. class, that does not magically disappear when you move your tassel. If you struggled to prioritize your needs through undereating, over-caffeinating, overworking, and procrastinating, change that now. What you internally struggled with in college won't disappear just because you were more successful via comparison. And to be honest, what you struggled with internally now might just get worse when you get out of here. So here you are. The degrees, awards, promotions, they're milestones, not measures. The real measure of making it is waking up with peace, staying rooted in gratitude, choosing growth over perfection, choosing growth over perfection, choosing growth over perfection. I have to tell myself that. And walking with love and faith. Life will continue to be uncertain, unfair, exciting, mundane, fun, and joyful, just as it already is. Be grateful for where you are now. And if you can't remember anything I said, just keep doing what you're doing, because obviously it's working. So now to those of you who still have doubt, who can't quite see where the future will take you, or who can't believe what I'm saying to be true, please do not lose sight of this truth. You already made it. Not when the world applauds you. Not when they applaud you. But when you know who you are, whose you are, and how to love where you are. Congratulations, class of 2025, and welcome to the real world that already knows you. Axum.
On behalf of our graduates and the Stephen F. Austin State University community, I want to thank you for being our speaker today, Amanda. We are honored that you joined us as we celebrate our graduates. Many of our graduates are receiving their baccalaureate degree today with academic honors. To graduate with honors means the student has completed at least 42 of their 120 plus hours of coursework directly from SFA and has attained an outstanding grade point average or GPA in their final 30 advanced hours. It is traditional to use Latin designations for honors GPAs as follows: summa cum laude with highest praise, which is a 3.9 to a 4.0, magna cum laude with great praise, 3.7 to 3.899, or cum laude with praise, 3.5 to 3.699. Congratulations to all our students graduating with honors. Can you please stand so that we can recognize you at this moment? Don't sit. Don't sit. No, I said don't sit, or we're going to take your degree back. There you go. Okay, thank you. Now it's time to present the candidates for all of the degrees. Will all candidates for undergraduate degrees please rise? President Weaver, it is my honor as provost to confirm that all of the degree candidates standing before you have been certified by their dean, and they are now entitled to receive their respective degrees.
Consistent with the statutes of the state of Texas, the rules and regulations of the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges, the rules and regulations of the University of Texas System Board of Regents, and by the authority vested in me by the Regents, it is my pleasure to confer on each of you the bachelor's degree with all the rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities such a degree carries among scholars. You may now come forward and receive your degree.
The Nelson Rushi College of Business, Dr. Jason Reese, Interim Dean. Graduating magna cum laude, Ashton Lane Martin Cabay. Aisha Adam Malik. Jackson Russell Anderson. Sammy Arellano. Isabella Rose Arnoldi. Jack Michael Baylog. Graduating summa cum laude, Erin Elise Banks. Maria Vinay Bell. Graduating summa cum laude, Lonnie Victoria Berg. Graduating summa cum laude, Vivian Alexandra Lee Bivens. Alden Lance Brinkley. Claire Carnes. Lexi Nicole Carpenter. Sean Robert Church. Graduating cum laude, Rebecca Dawn Koblenz. Aidan K. Colbert. Madison Ann Connor. Graduating cum laude, Alexandria Berenice Cordero. Aaron Neal Cummings, Jr. Berea Lee Daly. Graduating cum laude, Matthew Aaron Davis. Macy Lane Denby. Aidan Patrick Deneen. Graduating cum laude, Nicholas Joseph Egizio. Kaysen Rashad Elijah. Addison Lene Fields Poston. Graduating summa cum laude, Kaylee Ariel Leanne Fisher. Karina Flores. Jessica Dawn Frazier. Graduating magna cum laude, Eden Brooke Frazier. Alexander Storm Garcia. Priscilla Marie Garcia. Christopher Cade Gilliland. Graduating magna cum laude, Guadalupe Gomez. Isabella Mugisha Hamstar. Mackenzie Reese Hendrick. Joshua James Harrison. Austin Thomas Hawkins. Jacob Austin Hubert. Mitchell Austin Hubel. Joel Harris Hutchins. Jaden Amari Jackson. Richard Johnson. Graduating cum laude, Parker Austin Jones. Cara Danae Kay. Tyler Joseph Kutach. Graduating summa cum laude, Avery Ann LeBlanc. Emma Louise Lingle. Roy Edward Maynard III. Dalton Wade McWhirter. Lindsay Catherine Claire Mims. Ian Michael Molina. Hannah Lee Newsom. Midian Nzisabira. Michael Martin de la Fuente Pacheco. Christian Alexander Pepper. Jordan Lee Perez. Alexa Madison Pivnik. John Michael Pogue. Graduating cum laude, Whitney Jones Ponce. Deanna Maynon Poole. Everett Joseph Pudwill. Carter James Ramsey. Anna Louise Ray. Graduating summa cum laude, Daisy Grace Ray. Guadalupe Karen Renteria. Maro Luis Retta Jr. Gabriella Renee Rick. Graduating summa cum laude, Peyton Isabel Rickerson. Giselle Rivera. Haley Ann Smith. Haley Roy. Isaiah Ortez Smith. Cindy Solis. Alex Soto. Jackson Edward Tate. Brianna Nicole Terrazas. Robert Alexander Triantos. Hugo Trinidad Tolentino. Isaiah Clyde Turner, ICT. Jason Carl Turney. Kayla Jordan White.
The James I. Perkins College of Education, Dr. Christina Sinclair, Interim Dean.
Isabella Ariana Aguilar. Graduating cum laude, Autumn Brooke Andrusik. Soraya Ariano. Jacqueline Nicole Austin. Jazz Marie Bailey. Graduating summa cum laude, Taylor Faith Baldy. Graduating magna cum laude, Taylor Ann Barden. Jasmine Marie Barner. Riley G. Bates. Graduating cum laude, Darlene Batiste. Canon Tyler Beeson. Graduating magna cum laude, Kylie Lynn Bishop. Cashadron Blakemore. Graduating magna cum laude, Anahi Nicole Blee. Graduating summa cum laude, Cristiani Bonilla. Alicia Kathleen Booker Scott. Graduating cum laude, Micah Faith Bradsher. Graduating summa cum laude, Jacob Robert Brown. Graduating cum laude, Me Asia Bruton. Graduating cum laude, Alan James Bergen. Graduating summa cum laude, Catherine Marie Burkham. Kelly Cecilia Carden. Graduating summa cum laude, Karis Noel Virginia Casper. Graduating magna cum laude, Gabriel Thomas Castillo. Graduating cum laude, Victor Andres Castilleja Jr. Sashea Leslie Chalco. Preston Andrew Chambliss. Graduating summa cum laude, Garrison Alexandra Christian. Adasia Jolly Clark. Graduating cum laude,
Larry Charles Clifton, Sr.
Quincy Devon Coleman. Jamaica Michelle Cook. Graduating summa cum laude, Meredith Kate Corley. Josue Jair Corona. Graduating cum laude, Harley K. Courtney. Caleb Ryan Crandall. Graduating magna cum laude, Luis Manuel de la Cruz. Kayla Ariana Delgado. Lindley Alexis Dimitri. Graduating magna cum laude, Carmen Flores. Graduating cum laude, Jackson Reese Elton Frank. Marlon Lakeith Garrett, Jr. Graduating summa cum laude, Madeline Rose Getches. Graduating magna cum laude, Megan Marie Goodyear. Graduating summa cum laude, Maggie Elizabeth Granger. Blake Valentine Guerra. Hannah K. Haynes. Stephanie Michelle Harpool. Graduating summa cum laude, Faith Adele Hausman. Graduating summa cum laude, Angela Nicole Heberlin. Trejel Sarah Henry. Graduating magna cum laude, Luciano Hinojosa Jr. Graduating cum laude, Sean Ryan Holmes. Kennedy Ryan Marion. Graduating summa cum laude, Haley Hoover. Graduating magna cum laude, Wyatt Theodore Hoover. Graduating magna cum laude, Dylan Russell Howe. Grace Elaine Jacobson. Graduating magna cum laude, Ashley Marie Jenkins. Hunter Roy Jenkins.
LaQuisha N. Johnson.
Graduating magna cum laude, Cheyenne Nicole Jones. Graduating summa cum laude, Tanishua Michalse Shalix Joseph. Graduating cum laude, Grace Harmony Cayley. Graduating summa cum laude, Mara Brooke Kindred. Kaylee Faith King. Graduating summa cum laude, Lauren Cherie King. Landon Jacob Corner. Graduating summa cum laude, Ali Jo Kozlowski. Graduating summa cum laude, Megan Riley Ledbetter. Eli Koska Leslie. Gabrielle Angelique Levine. Ashley Brooke Liston. Graduating summa cum laude, Natalie Paula Lopez. Graduating cum laude, April Nicole Love. Graduating summa cum laude, Miranda Lee Mashak. Graduating cum laude, JC Nicole Marshall. Joe Angel Martinez. Haley Rose Mason. Graduating magna cum laude,
Monica Sadie Davis.
Graduating cum laude, Lindsay Catherine McCain. Lacey Jo Semple. Rain Megan McKenzie. Graduating cum laude, Michaela Kalia McKnight. Graduating summa cum laude, Marvin Mendoza Duran. Aaron Dominic Miller. Graduating cum laude, Karis Grace Miller. Bailey Nicole Mitchell. Graduating cum laude, Luis David Molina. Graduating magna cum laude, Lexi Nicole Mooney. Graduating magna cum laude, Nina Grace Mosley. Graduating cum laude, Jade Danae Mumphrey. Maverick Joab Murray. Graduating summa cum laude, Dolores Guadalupe Nahar. Abigail Dahlia Navarro. Graduating magna cum laude, Aliyah Lisette Needham. Philip Dalton Nutt. Graduating summa cum laude, Isabella Page Ortiz. Natalie K. Paget. Kai Leonard Parker. Jacayla LaCourtney Parks. Graduating magna cum laude, Darti Patel. Olivia Nicole Patterson. Cade Allen Petit. Chelsea Danielle Pearson. Graduating summa cum laude, Olivia Corinne Polk. Sebastian Lakeith Porter, Jr. Graduating summa cum laude, Caitlin Jane Ramey. Graduating summa cum laude, Shaden Marie Reimer. Ascension Mejia Rizzuto. Graduating magna cum laude, Damian Rodriguez. Eliana Romero. Bridget Sanchez. Stacy Michelle Sapp. Alexis Schindler. Graduating magna cum laude, Taylor Ryan Smerzak.
Isabella Mae Smith.
Carlos Eduardo Soto Barbosa. Ashlyn Danielle Speidel. Graduating summa cum laude, Margaret Marie Stillwell. Graduating magna cum laude, Susanna Abigail Straub. Graduating cum laude, Reagan Michelle Strother. Kara N. Swinford. Emma Grace Temple. Haley Lane Thomas. Connor William Tolson. Graduating magna cum laude, Laura Marie Tolson. Graduating cum laude, Holly Elizabeth Traylor. Caitlin Elizabeth Upshaw. Yamalex Ali Valdez. James Evans Vasquez Jr. Jasmine Vasquez. Graduating summa cum laude, Michelle Deanne Wagner. Graduating summa cum laude, Peyton Claire Watson. Graduating magna cum laude, Kaylee Ann White. Graduating cum laude, Brady Nicole Williams. Graduating magna cum laude, Margaret Eva Wood. Shelby Lynn Worsham. Caleb James Wyatt. Marines Afanador Cruz. Graduating cum laude, Diana Arellano. Graduating magna cum laude, Devin Danae Baldwin. Graduating summa cum laude, Kennedy Ann Barnhouse. Graduating summa cum laude, Erica Dawn Bertolacio. Graduating summa cum laude, Logan Amanda Brink. Graduating summa cum laude, Carrie Dawn Brooks Martin. Graduating magna cum laude, Hannah Lee Chipman. Graduating magna cum laude, Ashley Marie Cisneros. Graduating summa cum laude, Amy Grace Claremont. Graduating magna cum laude, Rayleigh Colleen Bell Clark. Graduating summa cum laude, Reagan Lee Cochran. Graduating magna cum laude, Caitlin Rose Coleman. Graduating magna cum laude, Morgan Leanne Collier. Graduating cum laude, Griffin Dawn Cook. Graduating magna cum laude, Linda Grace Fagan. Graduating summa cum laude, Patricia Marie Galvan. Graduating magna cum laude, Macy Bennett Garcia. Graduating summa cum laude, Selene Garcia. Graduating summa cum laude, Allison Lee Garrett. Graduating cum laude, Isabel Annalie Garza. Lillian Ali Gist. Graduating summa cum laude, Erin Renee Goluboff. Sarah Elizabeth Griffin. Graduating summa cum laude, Samantha Michelle Guerra. Kylie Michelle Guthrie. Graduating cum laude, Taylor Lane Harless. Graduating cum laude, Kinley Reese Harvey. Graduating summa cum laude, Madeline Nicole Herring. Larissa Kylene Hodges. Jacqueline Marie Howell. Graduating magna cum laude, Sarah Joy Johnson. Kelsey Lee Jones. Graduating summa cum laude, Corbin Jade Jones. Graduating magna cum laude, Kayla Elise Jordan. Graduating summa cum laude, Megan Campbell Niffen. Mason Tyler Leach. Graduating cum laude, Daniela Leon. Graduating summa cum laude, Allison Reese Long. Graduating summa cum laude, Caitlin Ann Lovell. Graduating cum laude, Candace Christina Luker. Graduating summa cum laude, Mandy Nicole Mahan. Lauricella Martinez. Graduating summa cum laude, Mariela del Carmen Martinez. Tori Cheyenne Matthews. Graduating summa cum laude, Julie O. Miranda. Graduating summa cum laude, Lisa Ann Moore. Graduating summa cum laude, Chastity J. Odago. Graduating summa cum laude, Justin Edward Olson. Molly Grace Park. Kimberly Ann Paul. Amber Lee Ann Powell. Graduating summa cum laude, Jenna Marie Quaid. Alice Danielle Reyna. Graduating summa cum laude, Hannah Grace Ritchie. Graduating summa cum laude, Lena Joy Roche. Graduating magna cum laude, Brandy Walker Robinson. Fallon Grace Russell. Graduating summa cum laude, Mary Claire Sarandos. Graduating cum laude, Alyssa Nicole Shires. Graduating magna cum laude, Morgan Delaney Smalling. Graduating summa cum laude, Alana Brooks Stevenson.
Graduating magna cum laude, Allison Lauren Stevens.
Graduating summa cum laude, Kendall Michelle Streeter. Graduating summa cum laude, Brandy Nicole Street. Graduating summa cum laude, Teresa Ann Taylor. Graduating magna cum laude, Madeline Kate Timmons. Graduating magna cum laude, Sarah Elizabeth Trewick. Graduating cum laude, Margarita Stella Valles. Graduating cum laude, Laura Mira Ventura. Graduating cum laude, Jessica Nicole Vincent. Graduating summa cum laude, Chloe Elizabeth Wilhelm.
Kristen Ashley Zapata.
Graduating summa cum laude, Shelby Michelle Bryan. Graduating summa cum laude, Diana Arica Montanez Olvera.
Nice job, everybody. Congratulations. Graduates, today you are joining a very distinguished group of individuals. You are now SFA alumni. And that designation and that distinction will stay with you all of your life. As I wrap up, I want you to know and I want you to remember, your diploma is more than a piece of paper. It is a symbol of what you are and what you have done. It is proof that you have what it takes to be successful no matter what life puts in your way. You will overcome, you will succeed. So let me say again on behalf of the faculty, the staff, the students, the alumni of this university, congratulations again. It's now my privilege to introduce and welcome Mr. Craig Turnage, the Executive Director of Alumni Relations, to the podium to offer some brief congratulatory remarks to our graduates. And then we have a very special treat as we will join Miss Amanda Sharif in the singing of our university song. You can find the words on the back of your program, or they will be on the screen but she does a great job, so you'll want to listen to her as well. So at the conclusion of our university song, the platform party will depart for the academic recession. Please remain seated until all the graduates have left the floor. Thank you.
On behalf of the SFA Alumni Association and over 120,000 living SFA alumni, it is my pleasure to welcome all of you into the alumni family. Congratulations. Now, for those of you that wear the SFA ring, it is time for you to turn your ring around with the SFA on the top facing away from you as a symbol to the world that you are a proud SFA alumnus. Graduates, move your tassels. Congratulations, Merry Christmas, and Axe 'em Jacks.